Wow. Thanks, D. Thanks for, no, seriously, man, thanks for that introduction. It really hit home because you're absolutely right. We are so much more than what you see on the film on Saturdays and Sundays. But I'm honored, I really am. And Kenny said it, when you look around this room and you see the pictures and of all the guys that are in the Hall of Fame, and you think to yourself that that's pretty good company. Because at 8 years old, could you think maybe I'd be in a room like this? And it's possible. So many people to thank that got me here. It's hard to run through them all, but I got to start with my mom and dad. They were the ones that sacrificed for me. And my mom is no longer with us, but she was the one. She was the one that drove me to practice. She was the one that picked me up every day. She was the one that said, nah, you got to get your work in first. And my dad was there too. He was my coach. He coached at the University of Arizona for a number of years, then went on and coached 20 years in the NFL. But although he was a football coach, he was my life coach, and that's where I learned everything from. So I owe so much to my dad and my mom. Only thing, though, is that they had me too early. I'm looking, you know, DJ, Michael, you're just getting out of it, but man, D, the NIL money that, are you kidding me? D, oh, Syracuse, I went to USC. You know how much money goes through USC? Oh my goodness, what we could have had. Well, I kind of did have it. It just wasn't legal back then. And I'm thankful for all my teammates that I played with. And Kenny said, you're only as good as the people around you. And I had some great teammates over the years. And you know, my first 5 years in the league was in Detroit, and I got to play with the great Barry Sanders. And to see him up close and personal like that was unbelievable. In fact, he made me the worst faking quarterback in the league when I played with him. And Donovan, you can relate, because when you hand the ball off, you're supposed to carry out your fake. And I got caught just stopping and watching Barry run, because it was incredible. So, you know, my teammates got me here. My teammates supported me in everything I did. I only wish my kids were here. Now, 2 of them were supposed to be here tonight, but they got sick, so they couldn't make the trip. Because I have to constantly remind them that your dad did a little something back in the day. You know? I go out sometimes and say, why does that guy want to take a picture with you? He's like, I got to start running down my resume and everything else. Terrible. But most of all, I want to thank my wife, Holly. Yeah. She runs the show. She runs the show, and she was there for me through the ups and downs from day one, as they say, my ride or die. And I was not always the most easy husband to be around, because all of the guys that did play and are retired now, you know that transition from playing to retirement is not easy. I mean, a lot of things go through your heads. You're mentally, you still want to do it and you're still there, but physically you can't do it anymore. But she stuck in there with me. She's by my side the whole time. And We're about to be married for 29 years this year. She's my quarterback. Yeah. But I really want to thank the National Quarterback Club for inducting me in the Hall of Fame. I hope that I could have been or could be an inspiration to some young kids as Warren Moon was to me. I mean, I've known Warren for a long, long time. You know, I used to watch him when I was a little kid. Love you, Warren. Hey, it's your night. Everybody's got you, man. It's your night. My dad recruited Warren Moon out of high school in LA. But watching him go and win the Rose Bowl, clearly the best quarterback in the Pac-8 back then, and have to go to Canada for 5 years to play. Then gets a shot in the NFL, tears that up, and is a Hall of Famer. And so I'm watching this as a young kid who wants to play quarterback, who is dead set on playing quarterback, but I yet have people telling me that I should play wide receiver, I should play defensive back. And every time that happened, I thought about that guy right there. Because your goal is to play at the highest level, and the NFL and football term is the highest level. And the sacrifice that he had to make to wait 5 years before he can go prove himself takes an incredible person and a lot of perseverance. So I want to say thank you, Warren. I really do appreciate it. You've always been one of the mentors to me. Congratulations to all the other inductees and honorees, and please, you know, I know you'll see it, but I just want everybody to say a prayer for Bernie Kosar. He's going through it, but he needs us. So thank you again. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.